Hi everyone, welcome back to another video for Phantasy Star Online Blue Burst. So today's video we're going to continue the side stories in episode 1, and we're going to pick it up more or less straight from last time. So in the last episode we did Waterfall Tears, and that was part of the Sue subplot that we're going for with this playthrough. So the next quest that we're going to do kind of links onto that. So the next quest that we need to do is this one, Black Paper. So again, it's from Crow, which is the Uniworld from the last quest that we did, Waterfall Tears. In Waterfall Tears, she'd ask you to go and find her sister. It says, Black Paper is the mastermind behind the missing hunters. Take it. The client is asking for you by name via BEE. So BEE we've been introduced to before. This was a system that is basically used to pass messages on to hunters who have taken jobs if the client isn't there to actually talk to them themselves. First time we saw that was in Letter from Lionel. This quest was received via mail. It's from a girl, Croy. She wants you to come to her place. Here is a letter. The details are written in it. Got mail from Croy. Again, as for whether it's Crow or Croy, I have no idea. So we'll check our quest board. So we've got this mail from Croy. Mail from Croy, delivered by the BEE system. Please forgive the urgency of this quest. My situation is desperate. I found a man who I suspect is involved with the missing hunters. This being the missing hunters from Waterfall Tears. He's a weapons trader. He's called Black Paper. Black Paper seduced my sister Anna. I'll tell you what happened later. Anyway, I am with him now. Please come here as soon as you can. I'm in an underground cave where I see a big hall that looks outside. He's about to finish his business transaction. This might be the only chance to arrest him. Please help. Crow warns. So she's obviously holding Black Paper up. Black Paper? They say that he's got a bad rep. A trafficker of weapons, android parts, and sometimes humans. I'm scared. Is it true about Black Paper? I want to go and arrest him right away if he's the mastermind. Well, my mission requires me to stay here. Sorry that I have to leave this matter in your hands. Be careful. That's kind of the whole story of PSO, isn't it? Just leaving everything to the hunters. No, I have not found Rico yet. So again, on Pioneer 2, we have Sue. Again, this is only part of the Sue subplot, so if you're doing the Kirik subplot, it will be a little bit different. So we will talk to Sue. You again. Take her. Are you following me? It doesn't seem like it'll work. Just kidding. What? Oh, please. What do you really want to know? So you have a few options here, so you can say, why were you on board? What's your purpose? Or nothing. And for the Sue subplot, you need to ask her what her purpose is. So, what's your purpose? My purpose? Just research. Personal research. I want to know what's living underground on Ragol. That's it. I'm going to the ruins. I don't need any help. I have to go now. So Sue disappears again. Still not really giving much away. There's also this guy who we believe is another member of Black Paper, who clearly doesn't want to talk to us. Again, the music on Pioneer is because the Valentine's Day event is still ongoing as I record this. So once you've spoken to Sue on Pioneer 2, then what you need to do is find another NPC in Caves. So once you come down to Caves, just keep advancing through Caves until you come across an NPC. Again, just keep an eye on your map and you should be able to see them when they show up. So once you get to this point on the map, which is just after this room, if you look at your map, there's an NPC just through the door. Again, if any NPCs don't appear, it's probably because of the subplot that you've decided to use. So if you're on the Keurig subplot, you'll probably get different NPCs. So we have Bernie again. Oh, it's you again. You're still alive. I don't recall hearing your name before. I'm Barney. I mean, you're not. You're called Bernie. I wonder if that mistranslation was in the original game. I've never noticed that. So I'm Barney. It's not my real name, but everyone calls me Barney. You? I'm pretty sure everyone calls you Bernie, but we'll go with it. Take care. Nice name. By the way, do you remember what I said to you the other day? Like I said, I'm helping someone who's trying to solve the Raggle cases. Can you help us? It's not a bad idea because... Sorry, I have to go. Talk to you soon. Bye, Taker. That seems slightly ominous. So once you've spoken to Bernie then, you can just continue the quest then and just complete the quest as usual. So we've now made it into Cave 2, and if you look at the map as soon as you get into Cave 2, you'll see that there's a few NPCs all huddled together. So if I open my map now, you can see that up at the north there, there's like 3 NPCs altogether. So it stands to reason that's probably where we want to go. So once you get to this room on the map, you are just outside the NPCs. Hey, you. Leave now if you know what's good for you. I love fighting NPCs in PSO. It's over. NPCs in PSO have obnoxiously long invincibility frames, so you'll hit them once, then you won't be able to hit them again for a long time. Meanwhile, they can keep hitting you. So obviously, Black Paper and Crow are obviously doing their deal, and we've interrupted it, so we're now busy chasing them through caves and taking out the members as we go. This quest does somewhat confuse matters because it introduces Black Paper as an individual rather than an organisation. So bear in mind that previously we've been told by Sue and by Bernie that Black Paper has no head as such. So again, once you're in Cave 3, right near the start of Cave 3, you'll see them on the map again. And again, they just disappear. They clearly don't want to be seen in public, so as soon as they see you, they disappear. At this point, it's worth checking your map, and you can see they're on the right-hand side now. Just be aware of traps in this quest as well, because they tend to leave a lot of traps behind them usually. So we'll ignore those enemies. You're still alive? So if you recognise them, a lot of these NPCs are the ones that we saw in Waterfall Tears that weren't talking to you. Shoot. Typical Humar behaviour. I'm screwed. That hurt. So they're fleeing to the next room, so you're kind of catching up with them now. However, when you come into this room, looks like Crow's already beat you to it. What happened? You deceived me. So this guy is the guy that's referring to himself as Black Paper. Glad to see you again. It's me, Crow. Remember? Sorry to bother you again, but I didn't know who else to rely on. Taker, thanks for distracting the two guards back there. They were arrested. Now we can find the missing hunters. It was a good lesson for Anna. She's been quiet these past few days. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'll go back later with these two guys. Please go back to Pioneer 2 first. So I think these boxes are meant to be the items that they were trading, potentially. So what nefarious activities were we taking part in? A Shadow Claymore? How dare you? So with that, we can go back to Pioneer 2. He still does not want to talk. Did you arrest him? That's great. Everything will be straightened out soon. It's always worth in PSO talking to NPCs multiple times because sometimes they have extra dialogue. Do you know the rumour? Black Paper isn't an individual. One of them also hides on Pioneer 2. Yeah, I wonder who. So obviously this guy was claiming to be Black Paper, but we know that Black Paper isn't an individual. So whether that guy was trying to masquerade and kind of piggyback off the rumours about Black Paper, it's kind of hard to tell. I get the impression he was maybe just more of a criminal group, maybe, rather than necessarily a member of the organisation Black Paper. But it is kind of hard to tell. Could also be that he was a member of Black Paper but was trying to sort of take credit for it himself. You really came here after my simple request. We're orphans. It hasn't been easy for us to survive by ourselves. Perhaps Anna was tempted by superficial kindness. But it's okay now. We can support each other. What? How did I deceive him? Oh, it was quite easy. We're twins. I look like Anna. I just pretended to be Anna to stay with him. I knew it was risky, but I believed that you would come take her. Let me say thank you again. Don't forget to get your Mazeda. Well, I can see you again later, can't I? Thank you very much. Please visit the guild to get your reward. And that is black paper done. So with that little part of the black paper subplot out the way, there is more to it, but we'll come back to that. Next one we're going to do is this one, which is knowing one's heart. So the client is Ellie Person, who you may recognise if you've played episode 2. And the quest is, I got a message from a friend, Carlos, who was aboard Pioneer 1. He's alive. Find him. So this is Ellie before the events of episode 2. I'm Ellie Person. I happened to meet Callus on the net, and we've been sending messages. He was aboard Pioneer 1. We promised to meet on Ragol when Pioneer 2 arrived. Then suddenly, the messages just stopped. I heard that Pioneer 1 was destroyed when it exploded. But I got a message from him a few days ago. He's alive. I want to go and rescue Callus. I need your help. Please, go with me. So Ellie joins you for this one. So she's obviously had messages from a friend who was on Pioneer 1. And she's sort of lost hope that he was alive because of the explosion. But now she's received messages from him indicating that he's alive. So we need to go and check out where he is and try and save him. Do you know what BE is? Funnily enough, we just did a quest that involved it. I'll say no though so you can explain it. Are you really a hunter? Rude. Okay, I tell you about BE. It's a data transporting system that the council placed on Ragol. With this system, we can send messages from here almost instantaneously. If you receive something from Ragol, it must be sent through BE. Remember that. Survivors on Ragol? No, I've never seen any. I've only seen people from Pioneer 2. Was Pioneer 1 really destroyed? Again, this just kind of hints at the fact that the government hasn't really told anyone on Pioneer 2 the truth. So as you go to the teleporter, Ellie actually stops you. She says, well, just a minute. Let me send a message to Callus. Callus, this is Ellie. I'm coming to Ragol to find you. Where are you? Perhaps he'll send me a reply soon, then it'll be easier to find him. Okay, let's go. I like how we have no idea where he is in Ragol, so we just go, I don't know, we'll start with the mines, I guess. You'd think you would start with Forest, wouldn't you? But I just got a message. Ellie? Really? Don't come here. It's from Callus. He's alive. Callus, I'm coming to save you. So once you got the message, you can just continue through the quest. We are looking for an NPC in this quest as well, so if you are doing the Sue subplot, just keep an eye out for another NPC. I got another message. Don't come here. What's he talking about? He must be in danger. Come on, let's hurry. So this is a very typical escort quest. You basically just need to keep an eye out for Ellie a little bit because she is quite fragile. She has a phone you well. Although she doesn't actually use any force weapons, which is a bit weird. You'll also probably notice that a lot of the switches and doors are already open in this quest. As if someone's been through before us. I got another message. Ellie, I'm fine. It was a joke. After the explosion, I took refuge in an underground mine. Well, that's convenient. I want to see you. Please come here. I'm relieved to know that he's okay now. Callus is always like this. He likes joking. He always makes me so happy. He's very clever, and he always gives me good advice. Oh, I'm saying too much. It's strange. I've never met him before. Finally, I'll see him. I'm excited, but I'm a little nervous. I'm sorry, we don't have time to waste right now. Let's go. Okay, so we have an NPC to the north. If you're doing the Sue subplot, this NPC will be here. Make sure you see them. And it's Bernie again. Taker, you're so tough. One of my comrades died. I'm not real happy now. It's very dangerous around here. Hey, have you seen the monsters down below? I haven't seen any yet. There's lots of debris from Pioneer 1. What happened there? Pioneer 1 was mining something. The ruins destroyed Pioneer 1. We need more info. Oh, I've got to go. Sorry, I'm looking for my company. I'll see you later. Don't get killed, okay? Bye. So Bernie's trying to figure out what is going on with Pioneer 1. He's obviously noticed that something is not right as well. And he's discovered that there is the monsters in the ruins, and there's loads of debris from Pioneer 1 around ruins, so he's kind of discovering that not all is as it seems at the minute. So if you're doing the Sue subplot, once you've seen Bernie in this quest, you can just continue the quest. Here's another message. You'll see an entrance to the mine if you go straight. Now we must be very close to him, right? So the first question I would say is, how does he know? How does he know our location? We know that he's using this BEE to communicate with us. But it's a bit strange that he knows where our location is. Is Callus here? I've been looking forward to meeting him for such a long time. Callus, are you okay? I'm here to see you. A message. Don't come in, Ellie. Get away from here. Huh? What? What the? So we're getting very mixed messages from Callus. So, you know, 1 minute he's telling us to not come here. Then he's changed his tune completely and saying it's safe and he wants to see Ellie. Now we're going back to... It's not even don't come here now. Now it's actually get away from here. There is something weird going on with Callus. So we come to this computer. Ellie? Ellie, are you okay? Callus? Is this Callus? Is he a machine? Ellie, I really enjoyed talking online with you. I didn't want you to see the truth. Or I didn't want to deceive you. And I did want to see you, really. I was going to tell you everything when you and Pioneer 2 arrived. But then that huge explosion occurred. I have no idea what happened to us. I only know that I was hacked by something after the accident. I'm slipping away. I'm changing into something that isn't me. This obviously links into all the machines going berserk in mines and the AI getting corrupted. So there is a link to the main story from this as well. I feel as though I need to seek an organic body, but I don't know why. Now, even if you hadn't done the main story by this point, this is basically pretty much a confirmation of what the final boss is going to be in PSO. Because obviously, Falls needs a vessel, so it needs an organic body, which, you know, as you'll know if you play through the main story, ends up being Red Ring Rico. So Callus is sensing that it needs an organic body because it's corrupted by Falls. Something has customized Pioneer 1's machines to attack Pioneer 2. I didn't want you to come here. Something could have attacked you. But it sent you messages to lead you here. So that's why we were getting the mixed messages, because whatever is corrupted Callus, you know, whether it is Falls, my interpretation of it is I think it is Falls that's corrupted Callus. That corrupted part of it has been sending those messages trying to lure Ellie into mines. And then Callus was sending the broken messages trying to stop her from coming. I'm really happy to know that you're safe. I really wanted to see you. Just once. Once? Why once, Callus? I'm struggling against the hacking, but I'm losing. I've concluded that the only option left is to shut myself down. All systems will be down shortly. I'll terminate. Wait, Callus, wait. What should I do? I don't want to lose you. Wait, that's it, a backup. I have to at least have his backup. Backup completed. Callus. System shut down. So Callus has basically shut itself down to try and prevent Falls' corruption from overtaking it anymore. But Ellie has managed to get a backup at least. Let's go back to Pioneer 2. So it's actually a very short quest, this one. So yeah, so basically the gist of this quest is that Callus was actually an AI based on the surface that was sending messages to Ellie. I don't know why it picked Ellie specifically originally, because it does say that it did want to meet Ellie. But then Falls starts to corrupt it, and Falls starts to send messages to sort of lure Ellie into mines, obviously to kill her, because it needed an organic body. So I guess the plan was maybe to lure Ellie into mines, then take over her body to use as a vessel for Dark Falls. I don't know whether that would have worked, because obviously with Callus being a machine, but I get the impression that it has the feeling that it wants to get an organic body just because of the influence of Falls. That's the way I read into it. I think it's a good time to call it quits now. I really appreciate you helping me out. Don't forget to visit the counter at the Hunters Guild. we get the sad quest music, which you don't get in many quests in this game, but you do get sad music at the end. Because I guess from her perspective, maybe she was seeing Callus as like a pen pal, or maybe even like a love interest. So first of all, to find out that he's actually a machine instead, and then to find out that it has to shut down to stop being further corrupted. Kinda got a feel for Ellie. An engineer on Pioneer 1 was working on an independent computer. His name was Dr. Callus. I heard that he passed away when he was young. So obviously the machine is named after him. What's wrong? You look sad. Are you okay? It seems that something serious is going on. Sorry, forgive me. So it even gives you the impression that your character is sad about it as well. So that is knowing one's heart. So it's a bit of a difference from the Black Paper quest, but it does kind of set some of the things in motion for things that are occurring on the surface. So that is knowing one's heart. So the last one we're going to do today is this one, the Retired Hunter. So it's from a client called Donoff. And it says, an old hunter, Donoff, is about to die. Defeat 99 monsters to fulfill his dream. Are you a taker? Nice to meet you. I'm Donoff. It's very simple. You help me defeat monsters. That's it. I'm a hunter too. I work very hard and have killed lots of monsters. My life's ambition was to kill 10,000 monsters. I almost succeeded when I retired just 10 years ago. The last monster I killed was my 9,901st. I only had 99 more to go. I know I won't live much longer. I want my dream to come true. I can't die a happy man unless I kill 99 more monsters. Understand? I don't think it really matters what you choose here. Good, good. I think you understand what it is to be a man. Wow, rude. Now listen. I only have 30 minutes to live starting now. Because everyone's life is on a timer, apparently. Trust me, I know this because, well, I just do. I like how they even couldn't think of a reason why he dies in 30 minutes, so they just thought, well, just because he does. It means I have to kill 99 monsters before my 30 minutes are up. And... oh, no, nothing. I'll go down now. Please come later. I'm okay, thank you. Ah. By the way, if you could, please don't tell anybody about this, okay? To be fair, mate, you called me a man, so... Did you see Mr. Donoff? Oops, I'm sorry. I'm a bit nervous. Sorry for shouting out so suddenly. Mr. Donoff is an old hunter. Did you see him? Of course not. Thanks. Where is he? He must stay in bed. So he's obviously escaped from the hospital. Hi, Taker. How have you been? You're with Donoff. You don't have to be secretive with me. So the reason that she knows Donoff, we'll see if she covers it here. His best friend was on Pioneer 1, Heathcliff. They were like brothers. So I think Donoff wanted to stand on the same ground with him. He needs your help. So she doesn't elaborate there. She may at the end of the quest, but this guy that we're helping is called Donoff Baz. Donoff Baz, there are two things you need to know about him. So the first thing you need to know about him is that his initials are DB. As in DB Saber, as in DB's armor, as in DB's shield. None of which he actually uses, but yeah, they were all modelled after him. So this is DB. DB is also the father of Alicia Baz, who was the formal we were just talking to from Forest of Sorrow and Native Research. Ah, you came. I was a little worried that you might not come. No, I'm okay. I must live until I kill 10,000 monsters. Haha. Now let's go. So we basically just need to kill 99 monsters before the time runs out. The timer being his literal life. So it's a very simple premise for this quest. You essentially just run through ruins, kill monsters, and try and kill 99 before the time runs out. I don't know why we need to do the dramatic cutscene for a few claws spawning, but we got it. It should be noted for this quest as well that Donoff does not actually have to kill them. Which is probably a good thing. Aha, this is going well. I'm mowing them down. Yeah, you're mowing them down. So we'll check left first, and then we'll go north after that. Donoff, please. I beg of you. I mean, thanks for doing anti at least, but... yeah, that's 10. He will let you know when you hit certain points. I mean, he is one of the better NPCs for damage at least. That's 20. The annoying thing is every time he calls the number out, it interrupts whatever you're doing. Yeah, so today, just to recap, we have had helping someone who's been catfished, and now we're helping a literal person who has escaped from a hospital. One thing I've always wondered with this quest is if you let the bull claws latch onto you and spawn more claws, if those claws count towards the 99. I suspect they probably don't. Actually, I'd kill one there. For anyone wondering, by the way, the reason that love hearts keep appearing is because I'm using an armor called Sweetheart that gets a buff when I go near a male character. Halfway done. There should only be about 50 more left to finish off. Almost done. Almost there. I've got to hang on. That's 70. Dragon Slayer. Nice. Skylar game confirmed. That's 80. That's 90. $95. 96. He's getting excited. 97. 98. It would be really funny in the quest if he just dropped down now, but there you go, Donoff. There's 99. At last, 10,000. Finally, I killed 10,000 of them. Thank you. Now I can go... You can go back to the guild to receive your reward. I'll stay here. I have lived... enough. Heath. And that is pretty much one of the only times your character ever says anything. There's only a couple of quests in the game where your character will speak at all, and that's one of them. Not that there's much he's saying, but he said something. And the slow-mo death. Rip. I didn't slow that down, by the way. That's how it is in-game. And he just disappears immediately. I've always wondered about that, with him disappearing immediately when he dies, because obviously he's died in ruins. We know what happened to people in ruins. Is that meant to be taken as an indication that he's been absorbed, or... It's kind of hard to tell. You also notice about the music has completely stopped. It goes completely silent. Apart from the weird ruins noises. And sad music again. Did he say that? Mr. Donoff. But I'm a nurse. I can't let him walk around while I know about it. Let's go and break the news to Alicia, I guess. I think it was better for him than sleeping in a comfortable bed. Thanks for taking care of him. So even in this quest, she doesn't tell you that she's related to him. But yeah, they are basically part of the same family. He wasn't just an old hunter. He's special. I mean, it's clear from this quest that Donoff was very well liked. So with that, that brings us to the end of the Retired Hunter. So I've had a couple of side quests today. So next episode we will do a few more of the side story quests. I hope you guys are enjoying these little side stories. They are quite interesting to go through from a perspective of someone interested in the story and the lore of PSO, because they do fill you in on bits that you don't get to know about otherwise. You know, you would never know who Donoff was or anything if you didn't do this quest. So we'll leave that on there for today. If you have enjoyed it, please consider either liking, subscribing, or joining as a member. I do have other channels you can follow as well, such as Twitch, X, and Bluesky. Feel free to join us on those as well. And I do have a Discord server you can join as well, which will be a link to in the description. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the playthrough, and I will see you guys in the next episode.